Hello, 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 family. Hello, audience. Hello, everyone. All of my Facebook friends, social media friends, hello, and welcome to another day of Kingdom Builders Business University graduation week. Listen, we are coming to you today with another graduate from our Business University School, and Miss Hydea Ramsey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey!
Hi.
Listen, so we wanted to come back to you guys. Like I told you the other day, we have several students that will be graduating all week long. So Miss Hydea is going to be graduating right now. We are going to celebrate her. So y'all give us some shout outs. Congratulations for completing our 22-week semester course. Listen, Miss Hydea, now when you first came in, you came in for 2 courses as well, right? Like 2 terms, right?
Yes.
All right. Well, how was that at the very beginning? I know we have some history of knowing each other before you came to class and whatnot, but what was that like for you to initially start and then realize, oh, I need to come back?
You think that you know all about business, and like what you want to do and how you want to, get it together and everything. But it's very like detailed, and making sure that you have everything in order, especially like if you want to get like business loans and getting things in your business credit. There are things that you have in order just to make sure that you can get those things when you want to and realize, oh, I don't have that. So I need that. So I got to come back.
Was it something what you expected? You know, when most people think about coming to a university, a school that's going to teach them how to do business, was it like way more than what you expected, or was it just more detail?
It was very much detailed. I think when you watch, like on social media, how
Mm-hmm.
everything now is available and you see entrepreneurs and they're like, hey, you got to have a business name, you got to have a website, you got to have this. You're thinking, oh, like that's all you need. You get that. And now your business is up and running and you could just go and do your thing. And that's not the case at all. Like it's very detailed and there's a lot of things that's needed in order to make your business successful. And so that's where, KBBU came in at and helped me out with that.
Yes, yes, yes. So I'm so glad that you came into the course. You know, we were talking in a different business about doing business prior, and then you were like, okay, well, I got this business going on and I need a little bit of help, and you came in and I'm just glad that you're here. So let's discuss like what was were you already established in business before you came to KBBU?
Yes, a little bit. So I did start off with doing lashes, and I did have a little bit of the business started. I did have a business name, and I
Okay.
had an email address, which was Gmail, because that's all I knew. And I use my personal cell phone as my business phone for people to get in contact with me. And then after doing that for a few years and getting in contact with you, soon realizing that, like I said, like I needed more to be official and for people to take me seriously. I just needed to add it more to look legit, and like I said, just to be taken seriously, to get my business on the next level, because I didn't just want to be a business, like I wanted to be a brand, and it takes a lot more to
Oh,
just have a business name and an email address and a phone number, to be a brand. So yeah.
absolutely. That's so rich. I mean, I was getting ready to go into business setup and what you learned, but guys, for you all who are listening, whenever you are entrepreneur, like Hadia is saying, like you can't just go in and look at a couple of videos and say you're going to get a business name, you're going to use your own phone number, you're going to use your own business personal Gmail account. Okay. So you
Mhm.
have to have a professional email, you have to have a professional phone number. And those are just some of the basics that we learn on day one of KBBU in business setup. So further things that we do in business setup are, basically like establishing your company and your character. So Hadia, what have you learned in business setup about the character piece?
I was gonna say, what didn't I learn? I think
Right?
first it was just really figuring out exactly like who do you want the public to know who you are and what you represent. Like I said, my original business name was Lash by Idea because that's what I started out doing was lashes, but I knew that I wanted to be bigger than lashes. I wanted to bring in products, I wanted to offer more services. And although Lash by Idea, okay, yeah, that's kind of catchy, but I also looked at everybody and their mama had Lash by somebody name, or it always entailed lash something. And I had to figure out how to set myself apart from everybody else. So in with that and trying to brand myself, I had to come up with something, with something else. So
Mhm.
my business name is LBHLA. So I still wanted to continue with Lash by Idea because that's where I started. That was my foundation. And that's what the first part of LBH is, or LBHLA is, Lash by Idea. Because I didn't want to lose that, because again, that's my foundation. Like that's where I started. And the second part of it is Lashed in Aesthetics, because I continued on with my education, and now I'm a licensed esthetician in the state of South Carolina and the state of North Carolina. Thank you, thank
Woo!
you.
Yes!
Um, so my studio here is name of my business is Lashed and Aesthetics, because lashes is my passion. That's my heart. That's where I started, and I didn't want to give that up. However, I still offer other services. So LBHLA is where it comes, and everything encompasses up under that umbrella. So that's how I started with the whole, I guess, the branding part of my business. So everything falls up under that umbrella of LBHLA.
I love it. That is so amazing to see your growth into a whole nother area of the same industry. I love that. Congratulations.
Thank
Like that is
you.
so major. And that's what KBBU is all about, is just opening up your mind to different aspects of what you are doing. Just like we started out with credit repair and then we went into business credit. So that's what Kingdom Builders Business University is all about. And if you're watching this for the first time, we are doing our graduation week. So we do have Miss Haidia Ramsey here. She is
Oh,
graduating from our business school. And if you are an entrepreneur and you're trying to do business by yourself, listen, you don't have to do that. Just go ahead to our website, www.kbbullc.com, and we'll be happy to get you set up. We have a new class coming up on August 24th, and it's only for 4 months. Listen, the people who went through the 6-month course can tell you it's like it is a long, detailed course. So we do cover a lot of material. But we're going to try to condense it just a little bit, and we're going to shorten the time that you are there, because we know in those winter months everybody gets sleepy, and then they may not be able to retain the information as much as in the summer months. So back to Miss Haidia. Yeah, so that is so good. I'm so proud of you, man. Like that's amazing. That is so huge. Now, going into the second course, which was business credit, what did you gain from that?
well, I learned that there's a difference between business and personal credit.
Okay.
And that with your business and a personal credit, they are not the same.
Mhm.
And that with your business credit, um, it's like one mess up, one mix up, one hiccup, and it's done. It's
It's
not
over.
like with your personal credit, how you can have one hiccup, two hiccups, three hiccups. You pay your bills on time, you get yourself together, and you can kind of like recover. It's like with business credit, you got like one hiccup, like it's like over and done. It's like you got to start completely, over. So your business credit is definitely something that you have to handle with care. And just making sure that, like you following the steps, and that you making sure you know exactly, what you're doing. Like, just don't walk into it blindly thinking that, oh, I watched this video and I got this and I got that and I got this, and oh, okay, I got it, I can go along with it. Like, making sure that you're following the steps and the guidelines, that are put before you actually start going on with your business credit. But you follow those guidelines, you get yourself together, like, you can get that house in that business
Yep.
name, you can get them cars in your business name. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
Like,
That's
even with having a bank account,
mm-hmm.
um, in that there are things that you need to do with that as well. Like, you can't just walk up to the bank and be like, oh, well, I got my business. I got my EIN. All right, I'm ready to open up my bank account. And they're like, no, you can't
Mm-mm.
just do that. Like, there's still steps that you got to go through, to get your business bank account as well. So, yeah.
Yes, yes. So we covered some things about setting up the bank account. The
Mhm.
previous graduates were talking a little bit about the merchant accounts that are legit and versus what's not legit,
Mhm.
Cash App and different things, Zelle and stuff that we're using in business that do not represent you as a
Yes.
business owner. So you really need to think about, guys, like if you're an entrepreneur and you're serious about being professional, we are the place for you, and we can teach you and walk you step by step throughout the process. Now, one of the things that we haven't heard yet about the business credit course is those taxes. So we do cover taxes, we cover business expenses and
Yes.
all of that in that particular course. So it's not just about you getting funded, but it's also about you being able to cover all of your monies and wherever it goes, whether you are establishing debt in your business name or you are just, managing your business, making sure that it's in alignment. So thank you for sharing that, Miss Idea. That's awesome.
Yes.
I see
Yes.
that everybody is like getting something different from every course, even though it's
Yes.
the same course,
Hmm.
everybody has their own viewpoint on it. So I love that perspective. All right. So, what about the next course in business management where we discuss like learning how to manage yourself and learning how to manage your business? What did you gain from that?
First of all, that I got to write stuff down. Like, that was number one. Um, but just like for me, it was like setting a to-do list. And the things that I needed to do, not only for that week, but just for, that day. In like my clientele, like finding a booking app to make sure that that booking app suffice for the things that I needed, like, accepting payments, like, just to go back to that really quick. I don't accept Zelle. I don't do Cash App. I don't do, Apple Pay or anything like that. I only accept credit card, debit card, and cash. Because I go to the bank and I deposit my money within my business, bank account. Because when I am trying to get that loan for that car or for, because I plan to open up my own brick and mortar soon, very soon.
Mm-hmm.
And,
You
if I
will.
want to go for that business loan, I can't go pull up show them my phone and show them, oh, 20 of my clients sent me $1,000 in cash apps. They're gonna look at me like I'm crazy. Like, well, what you want me to do
Exactly.
with that? You know what I'm saying? So just, for me, it's writing things down and, keeping current with like I said, with my booking app that has all my clients' contact lists. It has like my payments in there. It breaks down my list of services, that I offer. It's detailed in what I offer. Um, as well as I have an online store. And within my online store, it lists all my products and, the ingredients and contraindications, like, just everything within it. So within business management, it's not just within business management, it's not just the mundane stuff that you would do, every day. It's just making sure that you have everything, within alignment of what you want your business to be, like goals, like Where do you see yourself in the next 3 months? Where you see yourself in the next 6 months? Where you see yourself in the next 2 years? Because if you don't know, where you're going, then basically you're just doing the same things over and over and over and over again. And you're not, I'm saying, you're not going anywhere. You're not doing anything. So it's kind of like, what's the point? What's the purpose of, you even doing all of this? So it's a lot to it. It's very, very detailed. It's a lot to it. You know what I'm saying? And it's not something
Yes.
that's going to take you 30 seconds to, sit down and do. Like, it's something that you have to continuously plan out. And then once you meet that goal, you check it off, but then now you have to come up with another goal to replace the goal that you just met. So it's a continual thing.
I love that. And that's really management at its core, is learning how to, go to the next level. We're going from level to level and improving ourselves, not just staying the same, not becoming stagnant. So I really appreciate you sharing that. And that's something that all of our students, especially are learning, is we have that personal mission statement that we have to achieve as far as managing our companies in addition to our business mission statement. So we know what we want to do for our business, but do we really know what we want to do for our personal lives in addition and in relation to our business? Because it's one whole unit. It's one whole unit. So thank you for sharing that. That was huge. Yes, yes. Come on through. All right. So this last piece of our business course is business marketing, which this is your final grade, and you're about to graduate in a few seconds. So thank you for doing your interview and completing your final grade for the business marketing piece. But can you talk a little bit about the marketing? I know you were going into your business side of things. So what did you get from business marketing?
Okay, so business marketing. The first thing is, one of the hardest things for me to do is like public speaking.
Ah,
Like, public speaking is hard, because like in my mind, like, I know exactly what I want to say and how I want to say it, but when it's time, like, you get in front of a camera or you get in front of an audience, like, your mind just goes blank. But like with marketing, it's like, if you're not marketing yourself, it's like, basically, who's going to do it, you know what I'm saying, for you? And you got to
yeah,
get your name out there, you got to get your business out there. It's like, how you're going to get customers, how you're going to get clients, when no one knows what you do but you.
that's
you know
it.
so you got to put yourself out there, because you have social media. You got your Facebook, your Twitter, your Instagram, your TikTok. Like, it's just so many different platforms out there, and you don't have to use every one. But
Right.
I would be familiar with each platform, because each platform offers something different. Like, for example, you have, Instagram and, Facebook. Like, with Facebook to me is more family oriented.
Mm-hmm.
And Instagram is more of like a community. But when you get to TikTok, like, to me, TikTok is a bigger reach than,
Yes.
like, your community and your family oriented type stuff. And then you have Clubhouse. Clubhouse is in like a league of its
All by
own.
itself.
You know what
Yes.
I'm saying? So it's just like, when it comes to marketing, just understanding, first of all, who your market is, like,
Mm-hmm.
who your products that you have or the services that you're going to offer, like, who are you marketing them to? Like, who are they available for? Like, for
Right.
example, let's just take my lashes, for example. I would say my market is between, let's say, 18 to, I don't know, 50. That might be my
Mm-hmm.
market, like, within this area. But let's say if I move to Lexington might be a more mature market. So my market may change. So then my market may now be from 25 to, I don't know, 65. So you just have
Right.
to figure out exactly, who your market is. And like, you basically who you're trying to reach. And then you have to figure out how you're going to get yourself out there. But for me, my marketing has really been like word of mouth, because I will work with a client and they're like, oh, we love your vibe, we love your attitude, you're very
Yes.
friendly, and then I get clients that way. And then also my work.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really proud of what I do and I take my time. So with that, they keep coming back and then they keep telling, other people. And I'm all about trying new products, seeing what works. Like, I'm not going to put nothing out there that I personally haven't tried myself.
Right.
So when it comes to marketing for me, like if I'm offering it on my website or if I'm offering it as a service, 9 times out of 10, I've already tried it and it's something that I like. Or I have a client that's tried it and they love it. And since they love it, then I'm going to offer it because it's something that that they love, which my other clients may love, as well. So
Yeah.
hence, that's now why I have like my online store, because I'm a lash artist and lash artists need products. And sometimes we don't have time to wait 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 days for products to come in the mail. Well, you don't have to because
Exactly.
I have them here. I have glue, I have tweezer cleaner, I have tweezers. You know what I'm saying? Like here, like one of them right here,
All right. Let's share.
Here
Let's
we go right
share.
here. So like I have like a little bit of everything,
Okay.
for the next person out there. So again, with marketing, it's just figuring out who your market is, who your audience is, what is it that you would like to offer to, the community, and just how to get yourself out there to make sure that, you get what you're looking for, as well as being able to provide for the community.
I love that. That is so much fire underneath there.
Yeah.
Like seriously, it is about a community. It is about, the different audiences, but at the bottom line, it's socializing. So in order to be a business owner, you got to put yourself out there,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That is amazing. So tell us a little bit about your other products. Do you have some other products that you would like to share?
So I do. So the first one I showed you is mainly for my get my camera together, for my lash
Okay.
artist. So this is a tweezer cleaner. So this is my own brand. I don't
Hmm.
know how well you guys can see it.
Yeah, we can see it. We can see
Okay,
it.
so
Good.
this is tweezer cleaner. So this is for my lash artist. When we lash, sometimes the glue gets stuck on a tweezer. So this just help cleans the tweezers for continuous use throughout the lashing process.
Okay.
And this is glue. So this is lash adhesive.
Oh,
Again, this
okay.
is my own brand lash adhesive. This stuff is
Awesome.
fire, like fire.
Hey.
Yes. I have quite a few lash artists within the city who consistently contacting me to get this adhesive.
Nice.
And then this is my other product that I have. This is eyelash and brow serum. It's a vegan, so there's no
Oh,
chemicals in it at all.
vegan.
Yes, and this is
Wow.
amazing. You'll typically see results within about 4 weeks. And for those who wear eyelash extensions, you can use this on top of your eyelash extensions as well.
What?
So it's
Okay. Come
amazing.
on now.
I know. And then this right here is eyeliner. So when you wear lash extensions,
Ah.
you try to stay away from oil-based products because it causes the adhesive to separate from the lashes, which messes up the
Oh.
retention. So this is an oil-free eyeliner, which is really good too.
Nice. Nice.
And then I like milk makeup because this again is another vegan product. Because I'm not real big into chemicals. I do know that you need chemicals
Yeah.
sometimes, to make things work. But this is a
Yes.
really good brand. And this is a lip balm, and this is what it
Mm.
looks like. And it has like a little
Ooh.
shine, a little shimmer, but it goes on really, really nice, and it lasts a long time.
Ooh.
So
I'm
you
gonna
can
be
wear this
calling you
under
up,
your
girl.
lipstick, or you can have your eyeliner and put it on top. Just use it alone, but it's really good. Excuse
I
me.
love it. I love it.
Um, then I have a mascara made by Milk Makeup too.
Nice.
This is really
Nice.
good. As well as brow gel. So
What? Come on through. Come on through.
this
So
is
you
really
got
good for people who have unruly eyebrows. It
uh-huh.
keeps them in place.
Cool
Excuse me.
beans. So listen, y'all see all of these products that are by LBHLA. Listen,
Yes.
y'all need to hit her up, especially ladies. You know how we do. We gotta have our lashes and our brows done at minimum. At minimum,
Minimum.
okay?
Minimum.
So she got a whole full house for us, a one-stop shop, Walmart. Hello. That's what I'm talking about. I love it. I love it. So, how would they get in touch with you if they wanted any of your services or products?
So you can reach me. My phone number is 803-403-4007. You
Mhm.
can reach me at my website is lbhla.com.
Nice.
I also have a location. I am at 9367 Two Notch Road. I am at
All
Suite
right.
109.
I
I'm
love
really that
it.
one. And you can reach me on Instagram. My Instagram is the lashed LASHEDSTESTIE. And on Facebook is LBHLA on Facebook. And
Nice. Nice.
that's how you can reach me for any type of services. And if you go to lbhla.com, that's my website. So you can you can find me for services. You can shop because I sell other products as well. Like I sell lashes, tweezers. I can also order professional products for you ladies and gentlemen. So if there's
Awesome.
like like image or glow or any type of product that you're looking for purchase, I can order those products for you as well.
Woo! Congratulations.
Thank
You have
you.
completed your final grade. That is fire. So listen, y'all, please hit her up. LBHLA LLC, Miss Hydea Ramsey. And I just wanted to let you know that we have a few surprises for you. We
Oh,
are going to make an investment. Yes, we're
okay,
making an
okay.
investment into your organization. So yes, I'll be contacting you in just a little bit after we get finished with our live. Also, we have a T-shirt for you from KBBU, so you wear that in style, honey. And
Okay,
then
okay.
of course, we have your certification, so your actual certificate. So just thank you so much for everything that you have brought into the class, your perspective, your ideas, and just
Oh,
being here. I'm just so proud of you. Don't make me cry now. I ain't ready for that.
oh,
I ain't ready for that.
thank
Oh my
you.
God. Yes, I'm just so proud of
Oh.
you. For real, for real. Like right back, right back. Okay. But we will be investing into your business, and we will be sending out, your t-shirt, and we have some other things for you. So thank you and
Thank
congratulations, Miss
you.
Hydea Ramsey.
Thank you.
All right, guys, that's all we have for right now. We do have some other students that'll be graduating later on, so y'all keep a lookout. And again, if you want to contact Kingdom Builders Business University, that's www.kbbullc.com. Thank you so much, and y'all have a blessed day. Bye bye.
Bye.